Hey, it's your boy BT, Brendan Taylor. We're at the 5th Street Gym on South Beach. You're watching True School Sports.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, the cash cow of the YTBC. And I wanted to give a special shout out to Laura over there at M&R Boxing Promotions. Big shout out to M&R Boxing Promotions. You know, they put on a fantastic card the other night. I was there. There's a local fight card down in Miami at the Miccosukee Resort and Gaming. You know, you had Harold Calderon headlining, pushing out the welterweight rankings, getting a first round stoppage. You had prospects like Rafael Akabajore from Nigeria, who's you know, going to be someone to watch as he goes to the heavyweight rankings. You know, you got him. You had Melvin Lopez, a good bantamweight prospect from Nicaragua, sparred many rounds with the legendary Damon Gonzalez. You had good local fighters on the card as well. So it was a good night. Please go follow M&R Boxing Promotions. And here's just a little bit of what we had a chance to collect as far as content goes at the M&R Boxing Promotions fights. Their link will be in the description, so go follow them on Instagram. Help my girl Laura out. Link will be in the description. Thank you guys. Yeah, I saw you were at what's it called? Sobe Kickboxing. How's that going? You still working with fighters?
Oh yeah. I got JD tonight. I got John Sanders coming from England. We got a bunch of guys.
Okay. All right, Josh. Yeah. So we're just gonna walk around. We're gonna talk to people. We're gonna shake hands. We're gonna kiss babies. Let's see. Let's go say hi to our good friend Damon. Let's go. Let's go say hi to Damon. Damon, what's up, man?
Hey, brother.
Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in forever.
I'm good. Am I live?
Yeah, you're alive.
Oh, okay.
God is good.
All right, good.
And
Awesome.
you're a Hall of Famer now.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
It's a great honor going into the Boxing Hall of Fame, you know, here in Florida. You know, hard work, man. Just working very hard. 21 years in this sport.
Yeah, man.
You know, you just can't get enough of it.
Absolutely.
You just continue to grind and you know, I thank God for all the opportunities and the blessings in my life, you know.
Absolutely.
It's pretty awesome.
I mean, 21 years, that's a lot. For me, this is what, year 4. It's year 4 for me. And I remember when I went to my first fight, you're probably one of the first people I met in boxing. So
Thank you.
it's interesting to see like how your career has progressed as far as being involved, not just as a media guy, but now you're sanctioning fights. That's kind of crazy.
Multitasking. One day I'm batting up, the next day I'm pitching, the next day I'm the bat boy. You know, it's just doing different things and, you know, giving your heart and your passion towards it.
Yeah.
You know, everything you do. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. I was talking to your buddy Orlando, and he was giving me a whole background on himself. What's it like with the NBA now? What are you guys about? Like,
you know, the National Boxing Association, as everybody knows, we're a sanctioning body. That's a young sanctioning body. We established in 1984.
Okay.
The torch was passed on to me about a year and a half ago, and I took on the NBA with all the rules and regulations of the ABC Boxing Commission, which is the commissions of all 50 states.
Okay.
All the commissions that run the states of boxing.
Yeah.
We go by all the rules, and I'm trying to pretty much from what all my predecessors taught me, Mauricio Solomon, the president of the WBC, Baco from the WBO, Ed Levine and John Dodona from the IBO. These are guys have always motivated me and encouraged me, you know, to you know, go above and beyond and do things. So what we're doing with the NBA is, you know, we established this belt back into the sports of boxing, and really to establish the young fighters how to learn how to behave like young champions.
Yeah.
We want them to establish themselves that this is the beginning of the rest of their career, how to defend the titles, the young titles that they have, and behave like young champions and do the right things. So it's a beginning step. It's kind of like a younger college step.
Okay.
For bigger, better things to come. So it's pretty awesome, and we're very excited about it.
Okay, well, I'm glad you cleared that up, because when I met Orlando at the Hard Rock card back on the 10th, the last one they had, and I was kind of like, when I heard about it, I wasn't really familiar with the NBA myself, so I was like, man, another sanctioned body, another belt, like, it's kind of
I like to tell people, like even when we hashtag and stuff, I tell people NBA boxing.
Yeah.
And I use boxing afterwards because we don't want to mix it up with the NBA basketball.
Yeah, you don't want to get LeBron James going in there or something.
Right, exactly. So, you know, again, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty awesome. Orlando Fernandez is our chairman. You know, he's just a great dude. You know, back in the days, about 20 years ago, I was working fights in Madison Square Garden. Orlando worked the corners of Kevin the Flash Kelly. You know, he's been a famous cut man, being taught by his predecessor, which is the late Al Gavin, that passed away. He was in the corner Irish Mickey Ward for a Turo Gotti fight.
Wow, okay.
So Orlando's been in this game a very, very long time, and he's just a great friend. He's honest and trustworthy, and it's just awesome having him aboard. And you know, we're seeing this vision and goal that we have, you know, with the NBA and stuff.
Absolutely. So I know your credentials, and then hearing his, you know, you guys aren't just like regular Joe Schmoes, like just came into boxing. You guys been here. You guys like have actually been either in the corner or ringside plenty of times. So it's good to see that people like you guys yourselves are actually trying to show these young fighters how to behave like champions. I feel like boxing, in a lot of ways, is lacking that at the moment.
You know, it's a lot in front of me. It's a lot of responsibilities and tasks. I'm sanctioning and working fights tonight, but next week, what? I have Telemundo and then fly to New York and shoot photography at the Barclays Center for PBC. So it doesn't stop. It's all about passion and drive, and I love the blessing. You know, I love the blessing, and you know, I appreciate all the followers of Latin Box Sports. Here in Florida, we have great media outfits like you guys, and my brothers up in Tampa, Sidestep Boxing. You know, Montero and Danny and Brian, and also, you know, Front Proof Media, Joseph Carrera. You know, we just take this sport very serious, and we love what we do, and that's what it's all about. You gotta have a passion in what you do. It's not about throwing these fighters under the bus.
No.
You know, it's about giving the opportunity to every fighter is that they fight, we right. So it's so important to stick to that, to stick to those basics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you learn in every single fight, in every single fighter.
Absolutely, and the great ones, the great riders, the great people in life, they do the fundamentals all the time. It's like a basketball player, like Michael Jordan, great fundamentals all the time. So I'm glad you brought that up. I want you to put your analyst cap on for a second. What did you think about that Pacquiao-Thurman fight last week?
You know, I definitely want to give you my insight about that, but I also, you know, want to give my prayers to the family of Max, from Top Rank, and you know, Hugo from Argentina, to their families. You know, on behalf of Latin Box and the National Boxing Association, our deepest condolences to your family. It's a very hard time in boxing right now. It took a double whammy, you know, two fighters that have fight in the battle, you know, war in the ring. It's very tough, you know, they signed up for this. And it's just very, you know, frustrating and upsetting and heartbreaking when these things tend to happen. However, you know, the sport's trying to make things better and learn from every single fight and every single thing that happens. So again, I wish my condolences. But to your question about Thurman and Pacquiao, I'll tell you what, Manny Pacquiao is Manny Pacquiao. You know, he's a legend. You know, he's etched his stone in this sport. If you really love boxing, it was breathtaking to see that man step in those four corners and fight Keith One-Time Thurman. Because I'll tell you what, Keith One-Time Thurman to me is the best, one of the hands down best 147s in the division, and he did not lay down. Keith Thurman went in there, you know, it was back and forth. He got caught with some shots, but he also gave a lot of shots. You know, he really pressed the fight with Manny, but fell short. It was a very tight fight. You know, I think Keith needed a knockdown late in the fight, maybe to get a draw. But other than that, I got all respect to him, because to me, this solidifies the best is yet to come for Thurman. Pacquiao, if he decides tomorrow, I'm done, he goes right into the Hall of Fame. They should just put him in tomorrow. Because, I mean, again, you know, he's just a legend in this sport, and I appreciate everything that he's taught and done for the sport of boxing, because he's really a great mentor and example for a lot of young fighters.
I would agree. Do you think that win against Thurman, does it raise him higher up on the all-time pound-for-pound best fighters of all time, or is it just...
Well, he's always been. It doesn't raise him because he doesn't raise. He's risen. You know, in my opinion. You know, Manny Pacquiao's risen. He's that Mayweather, Pacquiao. He's at that level. He's at that highest level where no other fighter can go higher. And that's pretty much it. You know, those levels with Ali and, you know, George Foreman, and those great champions that have really solidified this sport. So, you know, people in the new generation now need to understand that this is like the Yoda in Star Wars. You know, he's the Jedi.
It's a great analogy.
When somebody gets in the ring with him, not only they have to fight him, they have to learn from him, because he's very intimidating. there's nothing more intimidating but standing across the ring from Manny Pacquiao. And, you know, again, rightfully so, he earned that. And there's nobody that can take that away from his legacy, pretty much. And that's the way I view it.
Okay, that was a great assessment. I don't think you could have said it any better than that. All right, any message to the boxing world about what you guys are going on with the NBA and yourself as well?
You know, again, we're just, you know, continuing to move forward with the NBA, and, you know, we love what's happening, and we love the response, and we thank all the promoters and matchmakers and fighters that have contributed, and to be a part of this success and legacy that we're continuing. We don't hand out candy bars, you know. We're trying to do it the right way. We're not putting fighters against Uber drivers, and we're really trying to establish ourselves and respect this sport, because this sport deserves to be respected, you know.
There's the belt for those you want to see.
That's our NBA belt.
There you go, National Boxing Association.
Nice.
There you have it.
Ready to go.
Sanctioning 2 fights tonight, Damon Gonzalez.
Thank you so much for your time, brother.
I
Keep on
appreciate it,
punching.
man. Absolutely.
All right, good to see you.
So we're gonna keep walking around. We're gonna keep talking to people. We're gonna keep, you know, shaking hands, kissing babies. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna go say hi to my man Arnold Barbosa. Well, he's doing something, but let's walk around. Let's see who else we can find. Let's see what else we can find. Well, we're here at the Mikasuki Resort and Gaming. We're just having a good time at the fights. You know, there's a smaller venue, so you know we're not in Dania, we're not in Broward, but you know, we're here. We're here just doing our job. It's TSS, it's True School Sports, so we're gonna keep walking around and seeing what it is. We talked to Ulysses Diaz, we talked to Damon Gonzalez, we talked to just a lot of great people tonight. So we're gonna go and just survey the place. Actually, I'll put my phone down. I'll put this down now. So we'll end this, and I'm gonna go recharge, and we'll come back in a second.
Hey, this is Adrian Granados, and you're watching True School Sports.